And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Cameron Moley Show. With me is Ming Chen.
What's up, everybody?
And I am Cameron Moley. So the crazy stuff happening this week. I mean, last night with the weather, my God. I don't know what.
Did you float away?
I didn't float away. My power did go out for
So did mine.
a couple hours.
Listen,
Like we're in a similar area. So
we are. Yeah, we're
got
maybe 2 miles away from each other, maybe three, but not far. And listen, the power rarely goes out, but high winds knocked out transformers, and when it goes out, I don't know what to do with myself.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
No internet.
No internet.
I had a laptop, battery's
I
pretty
did,
good,
but-
but again, no internet, so no sports, no hockey, no movies, no streaming, no gaming.
If you have cellular on your phone, you can do a hotspot.
I can't hotspot my phone because I got grandfathered into this unlimited plan, and it won't let me make a hotspot. It's a whole long story, but yeah, I know. So I was
I forgot to charge my phone, so it was at like 50-something%
Okay.
when the power went out, and my portable charger, I tried charging it when I got back home.
okay,
Because I saw, I'm like, oh, this could be useful.
yeah,
Like it wouldn't, like my portable charger wouldn't charge. So I'm like, shit.
yeah. What do we do now?
Not like if I prepared well, I would have been like perfectly fine. If I charged my laptop, I would
Sure.
have just the battery life on my doesn't really last. It's a powerful it's good, but it doesn't.
I mean, how prepared are you on a daily basis? If I prepared, I would have downloaded movies onto the drive in Netflix or whatever streaming service.
Yeah,
I would have had all my portable batteries charged. I would have gotten like a cheap hotspot or something. I would have been prepared, but no. And now I'm like, what do I do now?
My
was
Switch.
lost.
My Switch is always docked.
Okay.
So like,
Oh.
I got my Switch. I have my
man.
DS too. So like,
Okay.
I played Mario Kart DS and Fire Emblem.
Oh, okay. All right,
I finally had a reason. Like I was kind of forced to be like, oh, what do I want to play?
Yeah.
And I'm like there's a Game Boy Advance
Yeah.
thing on the Switch, like with the online thing. So I'm like, I'm gonna play some more Fire Emblem.
yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, so it was out for like 3 hours. I was like, oh man, I was like, what do I do now?
longest charge ever. Dude, like I am totally dependent on technology.
Oh
for,
yeah, by far.
like stimulation.
Yeah.
It's like, what am I gonna do? Read a book, please?
Yeah, go to bed early? No.
Like go to bed early? No, I'm on
No.
break. I physically can't fall asleep until 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
So
Go to
like,
bed early for losers. Yeah. But well, thank God it didn't happen the night before during the
the
college-
national
yeah,
championship.
the
But
championship.
congratulations. That's what I wanted to get to. Congratulations on your alma mater, the
Thank you.
University of Michigan.
Thank you very
for
much.
a perfect season.
15-0.
A great team. That team was just fantastic.
Yeah, not flawless, but good team, great team.
We could have
Great team.
Could have a hell of a lot better quarterback, but
Sure. But well, hey, he had other weapons, so that
he did his job.
He had an amazing defense, and they had a great run game
And a
so.
great coach to boot. So
Yes.
and
Yeah. Did you watch the game?
I caught little bits and pieces of it, but like,
I mean, all you
by,
really need
by,
to see
by
was-
the time Michigan went up 17 in the fourth quarter, I was, like, okay.
Yeah, it was pretty much over. I mean, theoretically, it was over in the first quarter. So,
Oh no, that game was so like
160
Michigan was undeniably the best team in the country this year. I don't care what anybody from Georgia says. Like, no, Michigan was the best.
yeah. 2 questions. Now that they've won, everyone's throwing the word asterisk around. People are throwing the word vacated around because of the
Which
time-
would happen to you.
yes,
It would happen to one of your teams. That it makes perfect sense.
yeah. We kind of have a track record here where starting with the Devils and the Kovalchuk sanctions, dating on down to
They're still paying recapture penalties on that,
yes,
by the way.
Yes, 14 years later. Yes, yeah.
And the Blackhawks got less of a punishment for covering up sexual
did.
assault within their organization.
They did, although karma may have struck them this week. We'll talk about that in a second.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah,
But
but
the karma evened out later in the game. So
yeah, but sign stealing. I mean, they weren't banging on trash cans.
it wasn't as
Yeah,
flagrant.
did they send a guy out to scout teams ahead of time?
It wasn't Spygate.
Yeah, I mean, hey, these are public games though. Anyone could have been there.
Yeah.
So that's up for debate. I don't see it happening. So I don't see any repercussions or vacate. Everyone, for the most part, seems pretty happy.
It's the NCAA. Everybody cheats.
Yes, everybody cheats. Everybody recruitment violations left and right. Yeah, come on, man.
But like some people get caught. Like my school's old basketball coach back when he was at Louisville. No, that's. I don't know if I want to bring that up like in detail.
Okay,
but like there were sometimes people get caught and they are made an example of.
Happens all the time.
Like Rick Pitino.
Yeah, or the New Jersey Devils. But although we'll talk about deferred costs in a second, because in one sport you can't do it, in the other there are no rules apparently.
Yeah,
so, yeah. But the other question: Harbaugh, has he come back? Is he jumping ship for the NFL?
I
mean, dude. Now let's preface it. There are a lot of head coaching vacancies right now. A lot.
Oh yeah.
A lot.
Everyone's getting fired.
Yes, left and right. And listen, Harbaugh did achieve mission accomplished. Took his lumps, but came out on top this year. Is there any reason for him to come back, or why not join his brother in the NFL? I wouldn't blame him.
Michigan's probably gonna give him a pretty enticing offer.
Yeah, he did well this year though. I saw a chart. I'm
pretty sure he's the highest paid coach in college football. I'd assume at least.
Deservedly so. But he got his base pay was like $7.6 million, but then got all these incentives. Making the college playoff final, like another $1 million on top of that. Win the Big Ten, you get $1 million on that.
Oh, dude, I would love to show that screenshot to a STEM major.
Yeah, it's
the STEM majors who couldn't care less about football. They're like, we need the athletic program to get so much money. We need the football coach. All they do is throw a ball around. Nerd emoji.
Yeah, come on. I saw a graphic up on Twitter. It was pretty incentive laden for sure.
Oh yeah.
But college is great, prestigious, but the Lombardi Trophy.
Oh yeah, I mean,
nothing.
Like he checked that box. Maybe you can go back. He came close, very close.
He did
in the NFL.
He did very, very close, very close.
See, the only things that got in the way were Eli Manning just being immortal, playoff Joe Flacco, and the Legion of Boom.
Yes. We got playoff Joe Flacco again, so
I cannot wait.
Great story, by the way, Joe Flacco.
Oh yeah, oh man, dude, he's been balling.
He has
really been balling. He has done an amazing job.
Here we go. We got the stats. Didn't play in the last game because he didn't have to, but went 4-1 since he came back. Over 300 yards in those 4 games, and I think they said he's only played 5 games. He's 33rd overall on the all-time Cleveland Browns quarterback passing yards list in 5 games. So, yeah.
The QB jersey.
Yes.
The Browns have got to have. That's quite a conundrum on their hands, because if Joe Flacco really does, say Joe Flacco takes them to the AFC Championship game. We're talking about the Browns going to the AFC Championship, but like
he could,
like, say he goes on the road, wins those. I do think they can beat Houston. That's right. We gotta do picks. Well, we'll save the picks.
Okay, we'll
for
save
a little
that.
later.
Yeah. But Flacco.
I love doing my little playoff pick'ems.
Yeah.
Like
he absolutely could take him to the AFC Championship.
And then beating Baltimore. There's a plethora of revenge storylines there.
Many. One
Baltimore, dude.
One, they thought he aged out. Two, beating Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, the guy had like a real Obi-Wan Vader situation.
Yes, it could happen. It could happen. That'd be it would definitely make these playoffs way more interesting. So,
and if he wins a couple of those games on the road, what do they do?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know. How much do they own Deshaun Watson still?
They owe Deshaun Watson I think they stole him
money.
like $150 million.
Oh,
guaranteed for not exactly a model citizen.
No, not by any means. And this is proven.
This stirs up quite a conundrum because no owner wants to pay a quarterback $50 million guaranteed.
No.
To ride the bench.
No.
No owner wants to do that. Like, no matter how much an owner claims to be all about winning, they are going to start the guy. They're going to fall into the sunk cost fallacy. Every time, it always happens. Nobody is beyond it. Except maybe the only owner I can see doing that is maybe Robert Kraft.
Yes, maybe. But $50 million is not a sunk cost. Like 2 or 3 or 5, that's a sunk cost. 50?
No. That's a sunk cost fallacy. It was brought up a lot with the Yankees and Josh Donaldson. They want to make the investment work.
Sure.
They really want. They're gonna try forcing Deshaun Watson in there.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a horrible idea because the Browns are gonna start 2-4 next year. And then you know who the fan base is going to clamor for and beg at the top of on their knees begging for? They're going to beg for Joe Flacco.
Yeah. I mean, the numbers add up. He's proven. And he's a winner.
Yeah.
He's a winner.
Hey, Joe Flacco wins another Super Bowl. Say he wins another Super Bowl MVP.
Oh, man.
Does that opens another conversation, too. Does that put him in Canton? You gotta wonder.
I mean, he's in Ohio already, so Canton's not that far from Cleveland. I'm just saying, put him in there, man. Put him. Definitely. If he wins Super Bowl and MVP, yeah, come on. What a story though, man. What a story. I was listening to a podcast today. He was prepping with his dad and his brother on a unlocked peewee field near wherever he lives, prepping, waiting for a call, and the call didn't come until November 16th. So that was
and the Browns called him, and he's just been throwing it up there.
Yeah.
He's been playing loose. He's playing like a guy who has nothing to lose.
Yeah.
And there are very few things on this planet scarier than a man who has nothing to lose.
Right, especially with his pedigree.
Oh, yeah.
His caliber.
Yeah, he's got the money.
Yes.
He's got the money. All he's got to do, what's he going to do? Oh, no. Am I going to lose my money? It's not like he's playing for another big contract, his life depends on it.
Yeah.
And I assume he's smart with his finances.
I would hope so, yeah. I would hope so.
I don't see him renting out yachts
throwing yacht parties
week before a
throwing
playoff game.
ill-fated yacht parties.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good on Joe, man. I'm going to be watching.
I'm watching that game.
I
will be seated.
Yes. Yeah. Do you want to talk about the Giants real quick?
Yeah. Oh, dude, that whole thing.
What's going on here? What the house?
Okay,
the house of cards is crumbling, man. What's going on here?
So Wink Martindale, Giant defensive coordinator. Well, I do think even when everyone was praising him, I do think he was a tad overrated.
Okay.
I wasn't head over heels for him this year, but I didn't think he did a bad job. Do I think the whole team is going to die because he left? No. But him and Brian Daboll had a disagreement. This was known during the season. And And apparently, like...
Cursed him out.
Yeah, he cursed him out.
Cursed him out.
Stormed out of a meeting, left the building, and the resignation wasn't made official until this afternoon.
Okay, so it's official.
Like around half an hour before I left the house, I found out that the resignation, like it was official. All the reporters sort of tweeted it out. I didn't see if the team officially said it yet. Hold on.
Okay, it's a hell of a resignation because, one, he leaves the team, but two, he's leaving $3 million on the table. So this must be he must have been at his wit's end. So that's for $3 million, I can take a little lumps, but this he must have really wanted out of there.
Apparently, there was some frustration that, like, with the offense, the way it was run, and I cannot really blame him for being pissed off at the offense.
Yeah.
Like, especially with, the treatment that Daniel Jones has gotten, despite not really garnering a lot of reason for support.
Yeah.
But again, Wink Martindale...
Cursed out.
But again, Wink Martindale, he's the defensive coordinator.
Yes.
And I know he probably wants more of a wide... He wants more of a job where you can get a lot of control, and he's probably looking for a head coaching gig. But the thing is, to be a head coach, you got to be able to keep your ego in check.
Okay.
And so Wink Martindale certainly does not have the wherewithal.
Kind of demonstrated
to do that.
He's not really good at that. I like this tweet right here. Is that it's a picture of Wink Martindale at the Terminal A at Newark Airport going home.
Newark Airport.
He flight for Fort Lauderdale, going back home. But yeah. Left $3 million on the table though, man. Crazy. Insanity. That to me says he really wanted out of there, which he did. He signed those papers apparently. So, but the Giants Eagles this week.
I was going in, I wanted them to lose, but I was watching the other things that need to happen for the Giants to move up in the draft order. The Giants actually moved down in the draft order due to that win. They're moving to 6 overall, which I'll get to the implications of that in a little bit. But the one emotion I felt during this game was confusion. I was confused. Dude, it was 24-0 at halftime.
Yes, I saw that
and
score.
Not only did the Eagles get beat by a team they usually slaughter.
Yes.
They got outclassed. They got dominated. This is something I haven't seen since I was 8 years old.
They got trounced, man.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Giants beat the Eagles this badly since I was 8. I remember
a good,
January of 2013.
Decade.
I remember
solid
that.
decade.
I remember that.
January 13th, 2013.
No, January of week 17 of the 2012 season. I remember that game. I remember the Giants won 42-7.
Yeah.
It was nice, but I don't know. I mean, the Eagles, I want to say the Eagles are such an obvious one and done candidate. They're either going one and done or they are going to the Super Bowl. There is no in between.
Right.
They are either going to bow out there, they are either going to fall flat on their face again and get bounced by Tampa, or they're going to magically figure it all out and go to the Super Bowl again.
Right. Well, according to the script, they might make the Super Bowl. This is all a sham right here. The performance in the past 5 weeks. It's just to build up drama for the script, I guess.
The Eagles were their one win was against the Giants at Lincoln Financial Field, a game that is normally way more of a blowout, and the Giants, they made it a game.
Yeah.
It was made a game, dude, with the quarterback carousel that the Giants have, with the internal, now that we officially know of the internal back and forth with the Giants, there is a lot, like, losing. This is how you know things got bad for the Eagles. When they got dominated by the Giants.
That's bad.
and I just want to say straight up.
Yes.
Jalen Hurts looked horrible in that game. And when Marcus Mariota went into the offense, they looked better.
Yeah.
That is 50+ million they're giving to a guy who got outplayed by Marcus Mariota.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts looked god awful in that game. Like they couldn't move the ball. Like that first half was ugly. The Giants, who had a backup quarterback, they had a bunch of guys who were 1 foot out the door. They were mailing it in.
Yeah, last game of the
horrible
season.
Offensive line.
No playoff
Still
prospects.
a couple of injuries here and there. And they floored them.
Yeah. But of all games to win, with the draft order at stake. But hey, you play to win, right?
I guess. I mean, this is like bittersweet. When it was at halftime, I'm like, you know what? We're not moving up in the draft. Like, I'm kind of pissed that the score ended only at 27-10.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? If we're gonna win this game, I really want to run it up.
They should have pulled.
Dude, when McKinney got the second pick on Mariota and the Giants were like inside the 10 before halftime.
Yeah.
They kept trying to force the ball to Sterling Shepard, which, yeah, I get. It was his last career game. And even though I don't really love the hero treatment that he got given his relatively uneventful career that he had, here an uneventful and, with all due respect, frustrating career that he had as a member of the New York Football Giants, I wanted the Giants to, like, I get that Daboll's like a classy coach. He doesn't want to run up the score. If he's winning a game, he just wants to control possession.
The last game is meaningless. And
you're
up by 14.
I really wanted him to give Nick Sirianni a taste of his own medicine. It's like, keep the starters out there. Just keep. Just keep
punching him. Just keep punching.
I want it to be ugly.
Blood.
I want it to be ugly. No, this is literally a once in a lifetime, like once in a generation type event for me, where the Giants actually play a really good, complete game against the Eagles.
Very rare.
No. I want them to make it count. I want the final score to be like 52-3.
Right.
Like I wanted Nick Sirianni to not be able to look Brian Daboll in the face.
Yeah, just demoralize them before they.
Yeah. No,
send a message to them before the 2024-2025 season.
Yeah, I wanted to rub their nose in it.
Yeah.
But no, Brian Daboll just sort of went like, I'll take the win over the Eagles. Like I hate I hate the Eagles more than a lot of other things on this planet.
Yes.
It's like I would list the things that I hate less than the Philadelphia Eagles, but I think that would get me taken off a platform and my future employer would not like to hear it.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Yeah. Let's just enough said. Yes.
I hate the Philadelphia Eagles more than the sequel trilogy. That is how much I hate the Eagles.
Wow.
Like,
wow, that's huge, ladies and gentlemen.
I would rather
that is huge revelation right there.
I would rather sit through The Last Jedi again. I would rather watch The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker back to back for the first time again.
Okay.
Than ever see the Eagles see a modicum of success ever again.
Right.
Like if some like mage can like the guy from The Princess and the Frog came down and he was like, okay, I'll give you a deal. Like some voodoo guy came down and give me a deal. It's like, okay, the Philadelphia Eagles will never see any success for the rest of your life. You just need to watch The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker back to back without having your phone on you.
Wow.
I'd take it.
Like if your eyeballs are taped open with that, like two.
Okay, no, not eyebrows taped open.
Like Clockwork Orange.
I mean, no. I want to be able to blink, but I can't sleep. I can't fall asleep.
Okay. Yeah. Those are the rules.
I would rather do that than see the Eagles have any success ever again. That is how much I hate that team.
Okay. I read you loud and clear, Cameron Woolley.
And that same goes for like the Red Sox and Rangers. Like it goes. Like I don't even care what happens to my team, although there can't be a stipulation in the deal. Like it has to be independent from everything that happens.
Yeah. But you mentioned 6th in the draft order. How are you feeling about the position? Is there anything you're looking for? Is there anyone you're hoping falls to the 6th pick so the Giants can grab them?
My ultimate dream to fall to the 6th pick is Jaden Daniels.
Okay.
The quarterback from LSU, but I highly doubt he's gonna fall that far. And I will say if there are none of those top 3 quarterbacks, I do not want Michael Penix. I really do not want Michael Penix after watching the
drubbing
after watching the
at the hands of the Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah. I don't. I want nothing to do with Michael Penix.
Okay.
That, especially given the Giants' right tackle situation. God, no.
Right.
If Jaden Daniels is on the board and the Giants don't take him, that really tells me a lot about the power dynamic within that organization. Because there is one guy in that building who will do everything in his power to keep Daniel Jones under center for the Giants.
Yes.
The problem is that is the most powerful man in the organization.
Right.
The owner.
Yes.
And I really hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
I hope you're wrong.
But
I got no dog in the fight. I hope you're wrong.
But I don't have anything against Daniel Jones as a guy. I've rooted for him.
Yeah, no,
I've rooted for him. I have supported him on multiple occasions. Just that he stunk it up after he got paid big money. Nothing personal against the guy. He's got enough money. He's got an economics degree from Duke. He'll be fine.
Yes. Yeah,
he won't have to work another day in his life.
He'll invest his money in real estate. He'll be fine. Yes. Maybe, yes.
He looks like a real estate agent.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I could see him being a real estate agent.
He does. Suit, tie, with the headshot on billboards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Buy houses.
Yeah.
I buy houses. Yes.
Yeah. Danny Dimes, he'd have the perfect branding for it.
Yes.
Yeah, he can just.
Oh, man, do I have a dime for you? Yes. In
this market, it's hard to get a deal anywhere. But go to Danny Dimes and he'll treat you right. Take it from these trusted customers. Darius Slayton.
That was good.
No, dude, I do reads too. I have a broadcasting voice.
I know, yes.
You know me. Like,
yeah,
I don't
no, that was funny too, though.
In this market, it's hard to like.
That's good.
I don't know how to do like commercial reads.
Right. Hey,
I have the voice for it, but I don't really. Like I speak with like even right now I know I'm speaking with an inflection.
Yeah, you're.
It's a trick of the trade that you pick up from 5 years after sitting in front of a microphone on a weekly basis.
You're well on your way though, for sure. Yeah. So,
but like, if the way I see things going, if the Giants don't draft a quarterback,
okay,
whether it's via trade or Jaden Daniels falling to them, I see the Giants sputtering once again next year with Daniel Jones at the quarterback. Because, mind you, the Giants this year with Daniel Jones at quarterback went 1-5, and for all intents and purposes should have gone 0-6.
Yeah.
And without Daniel Jones, they were 5-6, should have been 7-4.
Yeah.
That should tell you everything about where the problem is on this offense.
It would seem pretty obvious.
Dude,
it seems obvious, right?
I swear, the scrapped Sopranos character looked better and functioned better in this offense.
He did.
That was a fun 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But he looked better. An undrafted free agent who lives at home with his parents.
Yes.
Dragged off his couch and coming in stuffed full of chicken parm and penne vodka.
Yeah. And won a couple games. So.
Yeah, but he won 3 games. He looked fantastic. And it's so obvious Brian Daboll doesn't trust Daniel Jones. You see his body language when he saw Daniel Jones playing and when he saw Tommy DeVito, succeeding.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not one of those guys who says, give the kid a shot, because I know there are plenty of Giant fans who want to give Tommy DeVito a shot. I was initially on that train if he continued to perform well, but the wheels sort of fell off. The Linsanity run ended. The carriage turned into a pumpkin. Yada yada.
Yeah,
all the metaphors that you can think of.
Yeah, those 3 weeks ended, and
it was a memory.
Back into a pumpkin. Yes, clock struck midnight. Yeah, all those analogies.
Yeah, all
the Disney analogies. Yeah,
all the Disney analogies.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, though, it was a fun 3 weeks.
It was a fun 3 weeks, but the point
I love watching it.
But the point is, the New York Giants, it's so obvious. If you watch the games, if you watch the highlights, especially if you watch the tape, if you watch all 22, you'll see all Daniel Jones has is wide open man 30 yards downfield. Wide open man 30 yards downfield. There are at least 3 times a game where Jalen Hyatt was running wide open, or Wan'Dale Robinson was running wide open, flailing his arms around like he was a Muppet.
Yes.
And Daniel Jones just didn't look that way because he doesn't have the awareness and he doesn't have the vision. Now, can that be attributed to him being shell-shocked behind a papier-mâché offensive line for his whole career? Yeah, I attribute some of that to his poor development, but the thing is, he's ruined. He's a cooked product. Stop trying to force him on a head coach who clearly has displayed an ability to do great things without him, with anybody else under center. Tyrod Taylor is not a world beater. Tommy DeVito is not a world beater, despite what he showed for those few weeks. Yeah. Imagine if he goes and gets a quarterback who he can actually develop and mold with his own hands.
Right.
And like a raw guy who could be molded in his image, in his system. But with the Giants, I'm afraid that they're going to go into next year. They're going to force Daniel Jones on them. The Giants are going to win 4 games. And then Maris will say, you know what? It's their fault. And Brian Daboll and Joe Schoen are going to get kicked to the curb. Genuinely, the first bright football minds in this organization, the first good regime to take over, and for, as far as I'm concerned, my entire life. I mean, I guess you count Ernie Accorsi, but the Jerry Reese, those rings were Ernie Accorsi's foundation. That was OC. That was Eli. I mean, Eli. The Jerry Reese is nothing without Eli Manning.
Right.
The first genuinely great, or not great, the first regime that can be trusted is going to be kicked to the curb because they were forced to take on a mistake, the same mistake that the last regime made.
Didn't learn anything from the previous one, so hopefully they do, though.
No, it is. I'm deathly afraid that John Mara's stubborn, arrogant belief in Daniel Jones is going to get Joe Schoen and Brian Daboll fired, along with everybody else in that brilliant front office.
That's a bold B word, my friend.
I don't mean comparatively.
I know.
Compared to Jerry Reese and Dave Gettleman?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, okay,
my God.
Okay, all right.
Compared the
it's all relative. It's all relative.
The first smart front office that has a good process.
Yeah.
And has a good ability on how to scout talent and all that. There have been good players who have come in. This roster is not bad.
No.
Think about it. The defense got a great defensive line. Dexter Lawrence, who, although Kettleman pick, I will say, he fell into one. One guy he fell into. Well, but again, other guys in that defense. Kayvon Thibodeau, he's blossomed into something really good. Micah McFadden, Bobby Okereke has been a revelation, should be in the Pro Bowl. Deonte Banks looks like he's going to be a really good corner. Not to mention other guys, like depth guys like Dane Belton and Jason Pinnock, guys who got picked up, important depth pieces.
Yeah.
And now, like, the offensive line picks, I'll leave. The jury, I think, is still out on at least John Michael Schmitz. Evan Neal, I think, is mostly a lost cause. Because, like, 2 years, they did fire Bobby Johnson. If they do hire a good offensive line coach, I'll see if the offensive line actually gels and develops.
They need some help up there, though.
Obviously, they need talent, but you need coaches to develop that talent.
Yeah, good point.
Because they've drafted talent. The talent just hasn't been developed.
Yeah.
Because Bobby Johnson is a moron. And I'm so glad he's not in this organization anymore.
Enough said.
I'm not going to outright say I'm glad he got fired, because why would I say that about another human being? I've said it numerous times.
Yeah. Well, good luck in the draft.
Do we want to do NFL playoff picks while we're?
Yes, we do. While we're yes,
like,
sure.
While we're on the topic of football, well, I'm excited for these. There are some fun storylines going on here.
Oh, yeah, you want to start the NFC here?
We're gonna go top to bottom on this website, Fox Sports.
All right.
Eagles, Bucks. I see Tampa winning that game.
I agree with that. This is a good one. Rams, Lions.
Oh, the script
Stafford,
writers. The script writers.
Goff.
The script writers cooked for this one.
Hollywood script right here.
I don't know if I've brought it up on here, but I am a massive, massive Dan Campbell fan.
I don't think you've ever brought
I just
that up,
love his energy. I am a massive fan of, like, just his energy. Like, he's just so much bravado, and it rubbed off. You want to talk about building a culture? Look at that, dude. You want to take a timid franchise turned into a respectable just image again. Like, that logo does not mean, it doesn't conjure the same thoughts that it did a few years ago.
Right. Lions first home playoff game in 30 years.
30 years.
30 years playing playoffs at home.
That place is going to be that place is going to be going crazy.
Yeah, and they're playing well. Goff is throwing the ball very well. Storybook matchup right here. And,
I have
give the home field edge to the Lions.
I have Detroit winning this game.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game.
I do have the Detroit Lions winning this game.
Yeah,
it's like the LA, Aaron Donald. That's a guy that you gotta think, like, he has, like, the Rams have the best player on the field. That often. Puka Nacua, Kyron Williams, Cooper Kupp. Like, it's a good offense, but I just see. And they got a smart coach too, but I see the Lions just piggybacking on that energy and winning that game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Packers, Cowboys. I think this is going to be a lot closer than people think it is going to be. Because, we're talking about the playoff Cowboys here.
Yes.
Jordan Love, he has. I think he has it in him, but I think Dallas is just too good right now, and I think they're gonna beat them out.
I'm gonna go Packers. We're gonna go one upset on here. So I would love to see those Cowboy fans go home sad.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. I can't.
Browns, Texans. This is the game that I have really circled on my calendar.
Okay, yeah.
I like the AFC slate.
It's all great. Yeah.
I like this slate of games.
It's really good.
I see Cleveland winning this one.
I like old magic, man.
I love CJ. CJ Stroud has made me shut up about the whole Ohio State quarterback narrative. I respect him, but I just see, and especially if you go back to Week 16, the Browns just ransacked that place. Although I don't think Stroud was starting,
Right.
but that doesn't affect the way your defense plays.
No, not at all.
So I see the Browns winning that game, and I see, I don't know. Although I'm gonna have to, I don't know if they play Baltimore or wherever, but I do have Cleveland winning that game.
Yeah,
I
so
assume.
do I.
You agree?
Yeah, I agree. Miami, Kansas City.
This is tough. Depends. If Taylor Swift is there, the Dolphins are winning.
Taylor Swift will be there. Why wouldn't she be there? She's not on tour, right?
Dude, the NFL is going to force her to be there.
Oh yeah. Oh, they need ratings. You know,
you want to talk about tapping into a market?
Yeah, they want to sell advertising.
So, no. You want to talk about a good way to sell football to women?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, put the hottest female singer on the planet.
No, the hottest person.
Okay,
on the planet.
Yes, the hottest person on the planet.
Not physically. Dude, she's not bad
not,
looking. No. I'm not trying to say Taylor Swift is ugly. She is most
but
definitely.
In terms of popularity, charisma.
She is the most popular person on the planet.
Yeah, that I see. Yes, of course the NFL wants her there. Of course she will be there. And thus, yes, the Taylor Swift effect will come into effect. And Tua and the Dolphins will be taking this game. Plus the Chiefs receivers can't catch if their life depended on it.
This is going to be a cold game. And I'm going to bring up a theory that my father drilled into my head as a kid.
What's
still keeps drilling into my head.
Okay.
He learned it from the Tuesday morning quarterback column on ESPN. So he took it from there. I took it from my dad. The cold coach coronary.
Okay.
Now, whenever there's a cold game and you see, there are certain coaches that are dressed differently.
Yes.
It depends. I think whichever team has the less bundled up coach is going to win this game.
Really? It's a good theory.
I think, if Mike McDaniel walks out there wearing, a thin hoodie like he has all year.
Yeah.
And Andy Reid wears a puffy jacket.
And
anything Andy Reid wears looks puffy. But
okay, yes. True.
No,
true.
If Mike McDaniel is wearing a thin hoodie instead of a heavy jacket, Miami's winning this game.
Yeah, that's a good theory. That proved true this week. Patriots Jets. Belichick was wearing the balaclava with the and the jacket. Now, granted, it was a freaking blizzard conditions there, but still.
Robert Saleh was just wearing a standard jacket.
Yeah, but still, they're playing Foxborough. You should be used to it by now, and they got crushed by the Jets. That's a good theory.
The cold coach corner. You can thank
this documented. And are there a stat line anywhere?
There is no stat line. Nobody I know on this planet has brought it up except for my father.
Okay,
he is the only one who preached it.
We call this the great Joe Woolley has spoken.
Who has been a guest a couple times.
Yes, he has.
Way back
to the first year. Yes, for sure. I'm gonna give this one to the Dolphins, and they also played pretty well last week. Steelers, Bills.
You want to talk about an atmosphere?
Yes.
Apparently, there's gonna be like a lake effect game. So it is
gotta love it. I love those games where they have to shovel out the yard.
Oh yeah.
And you can't see your hand in front of your face, much as hold the football. Yes.
This is gonna be a very, very, very cold. For it's gonna be a blizzard. It's going to be awesome.
Yes, this is football. This is football,
and that is why I have the Steelers winning.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm picking all the road teams in the AFC.
Okay,
I am picking all the road teams through and through in the AFC. Although the Miami case, I didn't make an official, but I just made a conditional prediction.
No. I think those are solid picks.
No, but the Steelers, their offense generally functions better for a blizzard. They have the running game. They don't really throw the football that much anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, Najee Harris and Jalen Warren, I mean, they're definitely going to be massive factors in this game, and I ultimately trust the Steelers' run game and the Steelers' defensive line and front seven to win this game. Like, just generally, like, matchup speaking.
Right.
Although TJ Watt, hold up. If TJ Watt's hurt, then scrap everything I just said.
I did not look that up, so I'll let
I remember hearing something about TJ Watt being hurt.
Oh, okay. That would throw a monkey wrench in everything for sure. But Cameron Woolley is looking that up for sure. But yes, all road teams for the AFC for Wild Card Weekend. And should be fun to watch, man.
Oh no, like I'd be lying if I said I didn't like the whole Super Wild Card Weekend thing and say you got 60. It's just football. Football for my numb, like, just little, like, brain to just nosh on for the entire weekend.
Yeah.
Like Saturday into Sunday, Sunday
all
into
football.
Monday, just
all football.
Football.
Yeah.
All the way through, and it's going to be fun. I am very, very happy that we're going to be getting.
Oh, shook out pretty well this year. Shook out pretty well.
Like there's a nice mix of storylines. Like this has the potential to be some great playoff games.
Yeah, whoever wrote this script,
whoever
that guy a raise. I guess.
Yeah, whoever wrote this script, dude. Like that's where all the good writers in Hollywood keep going. The NFL.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's why nobody can write a good movie anymore.
Right. It's a good point. Yeah, because all the writers.
That's that's why all the movies suck, because all the good writers went to the NFL.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't script it out better. So, writer or writers, whoever's behind.
Yeah,
this,
script writers.
Hats off to you. Hats off to you for sure. But yeah, great job with the Joe Flacco storyline. It's
yeah, we love it. We love talking about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You keep feeding narratives like that to people like us.
We'll watch it.
We'll eat it up
and talk about it as we just did for almost an hour. So, yeah, well done, everybody. Well done. Our hats off to you. Now, if you could send me the picks, your script in advance, so I could bet on stuff. Hey, I won't tell anybody.
No, dude, the NFL has goons who will probably get you.
I won't tell anybody. And, if you can tell me, if I get a couple good parlays in there, that's where the real money's at, then, yeah. I won't reveal where I got my sources from.
If the script writer is really in charge of it, then the Chiefs are going to go to the Super Bowl because Taylor Swift. Literally just Taylor Swift.
All Taylor Swift.
Maybe the NFL forced Taylor Swift to get in a relationship with somebody in the NFL.
I think that that's
maybe the NFL offered her a giant check. It's like, hey, listen, make it look like you're dating someone in the NFL.
Yes, and pick this guy who's they'll make headlines for sure.
I'm sure Travis Kelce treats her better than most of her other boyfriends she has
no doubts.
Written albums about. And I'm sure when they break up, I say this every week, that album is going to be awesome.
I have no doubt. Do you have any commentary on the Saints-Falcons game where they lined up in the victory formation at the goal line and they ran the ball in?
Well, I have one
running up the score.
I have one thing to say to Arthur Smith.
Yes. What do you have to say to
respectfully, Arthur Smith? Skill issue. Skill issue. That is all I have to say on that. Dude, if you don't want other teams showing you up and running up the score on you,
right, play better,
then don't let up that many points.
Good point. Good point. They did line up like they were going to take a knee and they ran it in. It kind of rubbed it in their faces though. Not the greatest. I just unwritten rule, I guess, right? But
I hate some of the unwritten. I do like.
But I agree with you.
I like some of the unwritten rules. I mean, I had the running the ball in the victory. That is technically a violation of the Geneva Convention, right? Like false surrender.
Yeah. It did, yeah, the Geneva Convention. Yes, that's on page 47.
That applies to the NFL.
Title
right?
7, yeah, Article 7. So, all right, hockey. The Devils beat up. They look like
No. I want to talk about. Actually,
what you got?
We can talk about the Devils for now if we want because
No. Well, I mean, what's more to be said? They look like a Civil War triage unit right now. Not looking good. We'll start off at the top. Jack Hughes out for
who knows
weeks,
how long.
Weeks. Siegenthaler broken foot out. Timo Meyer out for again for we don't know how long. And Dougie Hamilton probably gone for
the rest of the regular season.
And hopefully not for the playoffs if they make it that far. Not looking great. Yeah, those are big holes to fill.
On top of the goaltending.
Top of the goaltending, yes.
And
so
what is it with this team in back-to-backs?
No,
I don't understand. You're the youngest team in the league, and you look like gingerly old men on the second half of a back-to-back.
Yeah.
Going into this season, I thought that was going to be a strength. I'm like, oh, they're young. They got the legs. They got the bones for back-to-backs. They're going to do well on them.
Yeah, for sure.
But for some reason, that just isn't the case.
Yes. But yeah, that Blackhawks game, I kind of wish we went, man. That was I think there were like 13 penalties.
It was a real barn burner.
Yeah, for sure. And the controversial Bedard hit,
that was
which
not
wasn't
controversial.
He ran into him.
But it was clean.
He ran into him. Everyone said it was almost everyone.
Everyone said it was a clean.
Almost everyone said it was clean. Yeah, of course I feel bad. His broken jaw out to 16.
Yeah, no, I feel awful. Hey, learned a lesson.
Yes, keep your head up.
Yeah.
Keep your head up. Watch where you're going.
Hey, the good boy wonder, get better. I got nothing against Connor Bedard.
Yeah, but hey, welcome to the NHL.
Yeah,
right?
welcome to
Welcome to the NHL.
No matter how much of a scrub Brendan Smith is, he can flatten you. And props to the Blackhawks for responding to that. Yeah, I guess like policing everything there.
Yeah. It's the best of them though. Yeah, Jack Hughes got his shoulder dislocated a couple seasons back.
That was a check from behind. Though.
Yeah, I know.
That should have been called.
Yeah. But they did win the game 6-3. So, but yeah, this Vancouver game was pretty frustrating.
From the puck drop, it was bad.
Yeah.
They did claw back in the third, although. And there was that missed trip on Luke Hughes, which I do
big
think
time.
was
big time.
Right,
that's blatant.
There was a blatant,
no doubt about it.
The ref knew it was, but you know, it's a good way to avoid situations like that.
What's that?
Maybe don't take half the game off and go down by 3 goals in the third period. Then you won't have to you won't have to blame a missed trip.
Right. Or power plays that don't happen, but I agree.
And the Devils were already on a power play.
Yeah.
And they suck with and they were losing all the faceoffs regardless.
Yeah.
Oh. That's where you put Michael McLeod out there.
The
way Michael McLeod's playing lately,
it's been great.
Maybe he should see some power play minutes.
Throw him in there.
Dude, I just want to be straight. I love what Michael McLeod has turned into.
Yes, he's having a hell of a year.
He is fit perfectly.
Yes.
In this lineup, just seamlessly.
I'm so good that he got moved up, right? He's playing the third line, right? Correct?
No, he's playing
he's still fourth?
He was the fourth line. Well, they moved Holla to wing because, we at least have one big forward out at a time. Yes.
Yeah, he's been amazing. No complaints about Mikey McLeod.
Oh whatsoever. Yeah, he's the type of player that other teams who lose in the playoffs wish they had.
Yeah, But I mean, look at this upcoming schedule. There's some tough games coming up, man.
With no Jack Hughes, that's
So
gonna suck.
Yeah, Tampa, Florida, Boston,
Tampa, who
3 in a
the
row.
Devils are in a dogfight with for a playoff spot.
Yeah.
Florida, who has historically owned the Devils.
Yeah. Then Montreal, Columbus, but Dallas, Vegas, Carolina, Tampa Bay again. This is it's a pretty rough schedule. It could be a long month. It could be a very long month.
This is gonna be bad.
Yeah.
It's gonna be ugly.
Very ugly. Hopefully be back for Jack Hughes All-Star. You know, he's getting healed up first, but so it's just kind of a title right now. But yeah, hopefully it's that. The word I was getting was not months, weeks. Still,
from Lindy Ruff.
From Lindy Ruff. So
I don't like the plural weeks.
No, me either. But
in the game where like the Devils took out Connor Bedard, I'm like, okay, like it's fair. Like as messed up as it sounds, like it is. It would have only been like, in terms of like the way karma, especially like the way hockey just is.
Karma.
The way hockey just is, you can't they're not walking out empty-handed when you hurt their star, so they're gonna go after Jack.
Yes.
And although it wasn't like a big hit that took him out, he just sort of got tied up and screwed up his wrist.
Yeah. Yeah. It still sucks though.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
No
now,
Timo Meier either. When he was starting to
heat up, whatever he was dealing with, whether
so
it be
frustrating. I feel like that our injury luck from last year is starting to catch up with us. Remember, we had like no injuries last year.
Yeah. Pretty. Pretty
we were
healthy.
without Jack Hughes for like a week.
Yeah, they came back.
That's
so
it.
yeah. And that was huge. This year, not so much. Yeah, they look like the freaking Yankees and Mets right now. So yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, these next 3 weeks should be pretty rough. I mean, yeah, those are very big holes to fill, without a doubt. So, anything on the news wire?
No.
But otherwise, fun week ahead. Yeah, the only other thing I have here is the Dodgers deferring Teoscar Hernandez's. They just signed him, deferring $8.5 million of his $23 million 1-year contract. So just everything it's the year of deferrals. I guess it's definitely working out for them. So, buy now, pay later. Still crazy. I mean, hey, Devils tried the same thing 14 years ago, and they got smacked down for it. So, but yeah, you gotta love baseball. No rules. You go do whatever you want. Spend the money however you want to. Pay people whenever you want to. Just put butts in seats, and you're good. So, but you see when pitchers, catchers.
I want to talk about some Yankee stuff that has happened lately. Rumors have been swirling around the pitching market, and unfortunately, the guy who looks like the Yankees are going to get, Marcus Stroman. For some reason.
Marcus Stroman.
Yes.
That's going to put you guys over this year. Marcus Stroman.
Apparently. Apparently the Yankees are the favorites to sign him and are interested and have had productive talks in the last a couple days. So it looks like Marcus Stroman is going to be a Yankee. I'd have no problem with this if it was a supplemental move for the rotation. I would not like if it was the move. that they feel puts them over the edge, and I think that's what they feel it is.
Yeah, Marcus Stroman, 77 and 76, career ERA 3.65.
He's been mid for his
That's the
entire
definition of mid right there, isn't it?
Yeah, like ERA like in the 3.5 range.
Pretty much the definition. Well, Marcus, welcome back to New York, I guess. I'm Marcus Stroman. Well, 10-9 last year, the 3.95 ERA with Cubs.
Nah.
This whole stat line is the definition of mid. Did make the All-Star team last year. Like, take that what you will. But that
just means he had a bad second half.
When he signed with the Mets, and I think there was a lot of drama coming out of Toronto that one year. I don't get it. I don't think he's that great.
And he has a history of throwing shade at the Yankees and their fans.
Yes. Well,
on social media.
Not anymore. Now he's got to kiss their asses now because it
looks like he's going to go there.
Yeah.
But he is. If he does. No, literally, in his first start, if he does not shove, Yankee fans, you think they treated Giancarlo Stanton badly.
Yeah.
If you think they treated Garrett Cole badly over that little stretch, if you think they treated Sonny Gray badly, if you think they treated Joey Gallo badly, if you think they treated Josh Johnson, all of the duds who were ridiculed endlessly by his family, like Aaron Hicks, guys like that.
Yeah.
Those will pale in comparison to the way Marcus Stroman is going to get treated by the Yankee faithful if he isn't a good pitcher. Like, if he stinks.
Yeah, they'll let you know about it right away.
First start. No. They have the receipts, too, to back it up.
No. Have you seen any numbers being thrown around for this?
Nah.
Okay.
No, but, like, it's... No, it's going to be... Like, he's already... Like, opening your mouth about Yankee fans is the baseball equivalent of profusely shaking a hornet's nest.
Right, while naked, covered in honey. Yes.
No,
those
hornets,
are ants. Those are ants. So
bees.
They don't go about
bees.
Ants. Yeah, they don't care about honey. So
bees care about honey.
Yeah.
Hornets don't care about your general well-being.
Twitter feuds. Sportskeeda, make it make sense. Oh Christ, Yankee fans frustrated report that team is favored for Marcus Stroman. Yeah, pretty much. Make it make sense. Yeah. I can only laugh because Orioles get a good farm system.
Oh no. And if Stroman, like, he's gonna push back. He's gonna push back. He has a history of calling fans like racist.
Yes.
He's gonna push back and call Yankee fans racist. If he doesn't he's not built for it. He's not built to get booed by the Yankee Stadium crowd.
No. In the Bronx? No. No. I'll sit back. If they sign, I'll sit back here with my popcorn and watch I will be entertained. For sure. And I guess we'll be talking about it this summer at some point. So, well, good luck with that if it actually happens. No. And pitchers and catchers report in 34 days, everybody. So it's coming. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm actually a little bit excited for baseball this time around. No,
Juan Soto and pinstripes. Come on.
Oh, yeah, I'm hyped
everybody.
for it.
Yeah.
I am absolutely excited for Juan Soto and pinstripes.
Yeah, that ball's going to be flying out of there, man. Let's hope it's against the rest of the AL East.
I hope it is just against the AL East.
Although I see him launching a couple onto Utah Street, so at Camden Yards. So I hope they got room on the place the bronze the baseball plaque on Utah Street wherever it lands. So that I'm not looking forward to. But that
maybe
man,
hit the warehouse. Who knows?
I mean, yeah, hasn't been done since Griffey did it during the All-Star game, but yeah. We'll see, and yeah, maybe we even hit a game this year. We'll see about that, but yeah, good winter break.
Yeah, really good.
Okay, fantastic. I love it. Well, I'm glad you stopped back here. We got 4 really solid episodes, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, amazing. Well, I'll be marking off the calendar till your return. So, but yeah, great luck with esports broadcasting. Try to stay out of trouble or not. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but yeah. Yeah, have a great time, though.
Absolutely. And to you as well.
Yeah.
You know, for a lot of, like, cons and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. Got a lot of cool stuff coming up, though. Yeah. Looks like I'm heading back to Hawaii, Alaska again. Got a couple cruises I'm going on. Cruises, yeah. Themed cruises, so should be fun.
Boy.
Yeah.
All in the water is like a open bar? Open bar? Do you have?
I don't know how that works, but I'm gonna try to keep it under control. So, but hey,
try.
We'll see.
Keyword
Listen,
is try.
Listen, I just gotta
He's
stay.
not gonna try.
Just gotta stay on the boat. Do not fall off the boat.
Yeah. Just stay on the boat.
Stay on the boat, which I will do. Yes. So.
You'll try to stay on the boat.
Not try. I will. There's no try. Do or do not. There's no try.
Have I ever shown you my Yoda impression?
I've
known you for like 5 years.
I think you've done it once or twice. I can't remember where it came up, but we talk about Star Wars so much.
We talk about we complain about it is what we do.
Yeah, well, sure, as is our right.
Yeah, we're Star Wars fans, which means we hate what is coming out now.
Not all of it. Not all of it.
There are some stuff here and there.
Yeah, for sure. So. All right. Did we hit everything on your list?
I'm gonna check
reload
Twitter.
One more. But Margaret Stroman, I genuinely do not get it. But hey, as long as he doesn't wind up on Baltimore, it's fine with me. I don't have to worry about it. So. But, yeah, a lot of good stuff coming up this week, this month, this year.
All right. So,
all right.
I reckon that will about wrap it up.
Yeah.
Again, always fun, over winter break, especially when I have anything else on my
no
plate
commitments,
to worry about.
nothing. No deadlines, nothing, man. I love it.
So, anyways, from Ming Chen in the Shared Universe Podcast Studio, I am Carmelite. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out my other stuff. And as always, stay classy, New Jersey.